Today, we have an all-AFC meeting between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Buffalo Bills. Welcome, everybody. Kate Scott joined in the booth by Brock Heward. And in a minute, partner, we are going to kick off, and it'll be a moment both teams have fought for all season. A chance to win the conference title, and more importantly, punch that ticket to the Super Bowl.
There is so much. You can just feel it in this building. There is so much pomp and circumstance that comes with this game, and winning the conference title is amazing.
Play action now. Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On first down, here's Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
One play action here. Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And they take him down right along the 30. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up. Burrow from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he gets back to the line, but no more. On 3rd down, here's Burrow. This connects with Higgins. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings in Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
This is one of those fine lines as you take the field as a quarterback. You know that your play is going to be so important to find a way to win. It always is in postseason football, but you can't put too much pressure on yourself. You got to go out there, you got to cut it loose, and most importantly, you got to lead your men.
Allen on the play action. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Receiver in motion, going left. Allen on 3rd and short. He's going for it himself. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good for a Bills first down. 6-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And it's going to be complete to Haas. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Now a design run. It's Allen. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Now, after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. On first down, they'll run. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
21-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They're 3 yards closer to the end zone. Here comes 2nd and goal. There's another throw. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Brooks now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow to the air now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw again, it's Burrow. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd and short, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 21 yards. And
No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second.
Again, it's Burrow. He's got a screen to the running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. So we're through one here in the AFC title game. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Throwing is Burrow. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to bring this back for the pick six and a Buffalo touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, and the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills push their lead to 3.
Bengals 7.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick six should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. After the pick, here's Burrow again. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll get them enough for a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 2 yards on the play.
First down carry for Brown. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a first down.
Another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory. Following the play, though, one of the Bills still pretty shaken up down there. Trainer's going to get out there to see what's wrong. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Burrow setting to throw. Finds a man right side. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another.
Off the play fake, Burrow.
First down.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10.
And second and 10 now. It's Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 26 yards. And a Bengal first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Brown on the inside give. And he hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Burrow. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second-quarter lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got second and 8.
That's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 49-yard line.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
For the air again, it's Burrow. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Give on second, it's Brown. He's stopped at the 31-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
A gain of 6.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cincinnati.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. One back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. 40. Into the red zone. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, honestly, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, it's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills push their lead to 3.
17. Bengals 14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bengals back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And trailing, coming off their biggest mistake so far. Feels like one of the key moments in the football game for them right here. First down, Burrow to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taron Johnson has it. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or 2 to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game.
Bills 24, Bengals 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Coach Zach Taylor getting his Bengals out there for their next drive. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's second down and 10.
That's quickly out to Chase. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We have somebody in some discomfort down there, so we're going to have a stoppage as they head out to take a look at, the tight end, Mike Gesicki. About set. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Brad Robbins will kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Bills with the lead here at Highmark. First down throw for Allen. Gets him on the quick hitter. They will have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 23.
Play action now, Allen. He finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it sets up second down.
It's now second and 10.
To the air again, Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Bengals into the nickel set, third down. Again, Allen to the air. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Allen going to throw again. Right back to Shakir. This is caught. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. To keep this drive moving, partner, here's another 1st and 10. To throw again, it's Allen. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping a tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Burrow on first down. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thank you, Scott. Great work there. We, on the other hand, didn't have a great first half. Just hoping things get a little bit closer this time around as we get set for quarter number 3. Jackson now to return it. Races past midfield. And that return ends, but they are very happy about it. Offense taking over all the way down near the opposition's 45. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
PAT effort coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills make it a 24-point ball game.
Bengals 14.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. They'll run here on first down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Burrow from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it's 3rd down now.
7 yards to go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And it's caught. He's got Brown. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 now. It's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bengals. First down.
Again, it's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled for no gain. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. This connects with Higgins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
9 yards. That's another Bengals first down.
Burrow now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, no,
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
it's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, well, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
3rd and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
8-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that lowers the lead to 21.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Jackson now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. On first down, Allen. That's nice. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 31-yard.
It's Allen out of the pistol. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Play action now, Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Dalton.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Allen. Setting up the screen. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
That's good for a Bills first down.
This is a designed run for Allen. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Making the call himself. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Brian Rankin fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And it looks like the offense got that one back. Yes, they did. They pounce on it inside the 10. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know, man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. They give it to him up the middle. He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Call it 5 yards on that play. He gets him to the 2, 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
He gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Call it a gain of 2 that time, and it leaves him only a yard away on 4th and goal. They'll go, Allen. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. Out comes the offense for the Bengals. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
I can safely say, Kate, that's exactly what you want offensively. Exactly what you want to do to get out of the shadow of your own goal line, get a good push, get a good gain, get some positive yards. Job well done.
And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
He was brought down by Matt Malone.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
3rd and 1.
Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It'll be Bengals football, and the Cats have some work to do facing elimination. They trail to start the fourth. This is a tough spot to punt. Got to convert here on third down. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. On third down, here's Burrow. Chased out to his right. That's the line he's going to run for it. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
At the 23-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Dump off caught by his back. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
He'll air it out on third. He's going to loft one deep to the left. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, you're looking at a huge gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Incomplete. Brings up third.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Bucks now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So now here comes the Bengals on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
12 yards. That's good for our Bengals.
On first down, here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To the air again, it's Burrow. And they pick him off again! That's Cole Bishop! And the Bills have it after forcing his fourth INT of the day.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Dumped off to his running back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 46.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Bills 1st down. 1st and 10.
Allen setting up to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. Right up the gut. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to the well again. He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Another carry for him. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Now Allen going to the air. This is brought in by Coleman. And he has enough for that 1st down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. 3rd and long, it's Allen. Shovel pass complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field where you can depend on.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go have to look at him. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits him on the in route. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bengals hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he'll go down here at the 16. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Bills. First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they will be.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.